late at night. Kiss me in the morning or late at night. Long as you come through, I'ma make it come over and over.
Hey YouTube, it's Key
and Zay,
and we're back with a brand new video for you guys.
Anyway, back with a new video for you guys. Pretty much we'll be talking about something that I guess the younger generation doesn't talk about or skips over or doesn't take it too serious, I guess. And that's why y'all can't keep y'all spouse.
I guess. I mean, I feel like relationships definitely are not how they used to be, you know, back then, from what I've seen of my little 20 years of living.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a good and a bad thing because it's more so, but it's more so bad because, you know, the morals are not instilled anymore, but it's also a good thing because people ain't putting up with what they used to put up with back then, and I know I'm one of them.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But also, you know, that shows how, you know, ready to walk away from something not being as strong, you know. You don't think so? It depends. I think it depends.
I mean, kind of, sort of, but at the end of the day, if you doing something I don't like,
it should be corrected.
Yeah, I was about to say you get one warning after that.
Yeah, that's
because I'm not dealing with it.
Yeah,
so.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're coming.
It's the but anyway from
But I'm talking about, like, you know.
Okay.
No, I'm not being like that. I'm not being like that.
So we're here. Basically, the video is going to be about the top 5, in our opinion, of what we think makes a relationship. I don't know how y'all want to take it, like makes a relationship last or just makes a relationship, whatever. But our 5, what would you call them? 5 traits or
5?
I don't know. Characteristics.
Characteristics.
I thought characteristics.
5 characteristics on what people look for in a relationship if they're taking it serious.
A good relationship.
Yeah, a good relationship, a strong, healthy relationship. Yeah. Because a lot of y'all, you know, be worried about toxic. You know, think that stuff is cute. It's not that. It's not cute.
I'm dead.
Because if Key was doing that, the devil.
Vice versa.
The devil.
Vice versa.
Yeah, the devil.
Vice versa.
You feel me?
Do you feel me?
The devil. But
anyway, the hand about to be across your face.
And guess where that's gonna lead you to?
You just trying to
Okay, babe. Alright. Laughter does the soul, heart good. If you can't laugh with your partner or take any type of jokes or whatever.
Now, I can take jokes, but you're just being a pure ass. Because you keep not acknowledging what I'm saying and trying to talk.
I am.
No,
you was just like, vice versa.
Vice versa. I mean, acknowledge what I'm saying to you. Like,
Okay.
you
I hear you.
What I'm saying to you.
I hear you.
Come on.
Number 1. Communication. Go ahead.
Communication is like, whether you're talking with your spouse or Susie, co-worker, you know, teacher, anybody, communication is key because, excuse me, communication is key because, you know, that's how we understand each other. That's how everybody gets their point across. You know, if it's poor communication, that could lead to altercations or, somebody
It's
being
not
offended or,
being clear on
if you're not,
what's going on
Yeah.
and how people is carrying you. So communication to us is definitely, at first it was, for our own relationship, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst starting off, because we both understood, that we're going to have to talk to each other in order to grow.
Correct.
So communication is definitely key. And not only with relationships, with anything, because,
Yeah.
But number 2, trust. Trust is definitely, it takes years to build trust. It takes it takes time to build trust. But the thing about trust is that you can lose it. Just like that.
Yep, and then, you can't be mad for losing somebody's trust when you've done something to clearly make them not trust you.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
and also
they
not
have that right.
Yeah, not being upfront. I'd rather for somebody to be upfront with me rather than, then that's how it should be.
Right.
You know? So trust is definitely,
I feel like, I don't know, trust, like, they go, like, hand in hand, like,
what?
Trust and communication.
Yeah.
But which one would you feel is the most important, like, tip-top number 1, trust or communication?
I say trust.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have trust, you don't really have anything.
And of course, but we don't have the same, like, what we think, because at the end of the day, they're all very important. So it can't really be a number 1, but I feel like trust, for sure, because that's like,
For sure. Yeah. Trust your partner. If you don't trust your partner, show them the dough.
Oh my God. Like, don't be saying this the whole freaking time. Okay, anyway, number 3. Number 3 is respect.
Oh my God. Respect. I preach respect to Kiana James.
And I just be no, it's really not funny, but it just, like, it's not funny that he's so passionate about respect. Like,
for sure.
He is very passionate about it. So literally, I know I drive him crazy when I be like laughing when he be talking about that, because he don't play about respect. It's like something I do to annoy him, which is something I need to stop doing. But yeah, respect, I mean, that's another one, like,
Yeah, it's top.
Outside of relationship.
Outside of it. It's top tier, Yeah. It's somewhere where you can't let nobody, if you feel disrespected, then that's how you carry it. You can't just let people, you can let them skate, a little bit or whatever.
So then,
but certain point you got to cut it off, because that's when they think it's comfortable.
Yeah.
And they're starting to play with you. See, I don't let people play with me too much.
So.
So that's how it is. And I don't have no problem with cutting you off or acting like I don't even know you.
Period. Because my thing is, like, about me, I'll take it up with anybody. And that goes for family, friends. I don't care who you are. Like, I don't care who you are. Okay? Because about me, I don't play. And it just goes so far back, because people have been playing with me. But it's my own fault. But you know what? Now, and the person that I've become, will never let it happen again.
Self-growth.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, and it's not even on no type time like that, but it's just the fact, I'm not going to allow a grown person to think that they're going to play with me. If that's what you think, cut you off, period. Bye.
Yeah.
You will not have access to me ever again. And that's just that.
Yeah.
So.
Also, we got 4, right? 4.
Yeah, we got 4, but before we move into number 4, those are the top tier 3 things.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's it. These next ones.
Those is
They all like tie into each other.
That's why it's top 5.
Yeah.
We had 10 that we picked from. Like we had 10 joints, but they all intertwine together anyway. So it's just our opinion. It's just something that we share with you guys on how it can make your relationship better, relationship, friendship, or whatever. Because it all starts with the core.
Right.
If you don't have the core, then
what is your house being built on? It's not a stable foundation.
Yeah.
So anyway, number 4, you can go ahead.
Is intimacy.
So of course, we all know about intimacy. And what ties into that.
Yeah, I'm about to say it doesn't even have to be sexual.
It can be like emotional, or just a connection that you have with your partner. I feel like that's important because if you don't have a connection or like bond with your person outside of sex, or
and also,
a
a lot of people, they think that sex is all like intimacy is sex, but it's not even the case because some of y'all, don't even be
having orgasm.
So it's just like, that's because you just in the motion of doing whatever you're doing, but it's not like you really don't want to be there with that person.
Right.
You don't even know what's going on. you know.
I am.
And it's okay because a lot of people wasn't taught because when I was I'm not old, but I'm an old soul.
You act like you're old.
I'm an old soul, but like when I was in high school and stuff like that, everybody was just worried about I'm gonna get me some. And don't even know what they doing. I was always on, we was here, then the connection in the bedroom will come because we already, here.
Yeah.
You feel me? And once you have
I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
Once I feel like once you're a woman, especially I'm talking to the men really, but once your woman is, fully intertwined with what you think, and then it's amazing. It's an amazing thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I feel like, I don't even want to, hold on, pause, I'm going to cut this out. I don't even think I want to speak on, like,
what?
Situations that I had, like, I don't really want to speak on that. But basically what I was about to say was, if you're not really feeling a person, then the sex really don't be like that.
Yeah.
So, okay, back. So basically, I feel like if you're not like into a person, then the sex. Sex is sex, so your body's gonna react regardless. But
people don't understand.
It's just powerful when you're like digging into the person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's just a whole nother level. Like you would think that I'm over the fucking Mars over here or some shit. Like So. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, a lot of people just need to know. And one thing is about knowing your partner's body, knowing, it's just a lot of stuff. It's not, like I said, it's not just sex. It's also about, checking in, like rub downs, somebody touching you, rubbing on your hair or, it's just the little stuff.
I was about to say, it'd be the small things that matters, like, if somebody touch you or something.
Yeah.
Like, and it don't even gotta be like a sexual
Yeah,
word.
it don't.
It's just like,
Yeah. And that's what, I think intertwines everything with the respect, because why would you want to hurt somebody that, does all these things for you that make your body and your mind and your soul and your spirit feel good?
Or why, piggyback on the other side, why would you want to mess with somebody who's literally not doing you right, not respecting you, your body, or anything,
Yeah, so like I said, it's definitely like, there's a conversation that is not had because, a lot of people think it's, I guess, they don't want to get, express themselves. And that's what I think this generation that I'm in is lacking a lot. You know, everybody tries to be so hard, and I know a guy like myself. You know, I don't want no woman that's damn near harder than me. You feel? You know, I mean, like I'm talking about when we're alone. You know, be a lady. You feel me? You can go to the world and say, you know, I'm a boss bitch, and you know, do this and that because that's who you is.
Right.
You know, but when you come home, you know, I'm your comfort space. I'm
You can be vulnerable.
yeah, and that's what we had as well. Vulnerability. I think I said that right. You know.
That's right.
But yeah, that's definitely something that you have to have. So number 5
is of course, you know, love.
Love. You know.
Love is very important, you know. But I'm gonna say it's important because first you have to love yourself.
That's it.
You
have
to love yourself before you can put yourself out there and love anybody else. Because if you don't, you're gonna basically need them to fill the void, you know, within yourself.
Yeah.
And that is very selfish. You know, like
it drains the person.
I was about to say it drains somebody, you know, because you know, somebody who really loves you is probably like, you know, I'm doing everything that I can, and you know, because they don't love themselves or don't find themselves, it's just like they're not happy, so it's like, oh well, I'm not good enough for her, you know. So yeah. I don't know, please love yourself before anything else.
Yeah, love yourself and learn how to, you know, be acceptance of what you is and not gonna put up with, because you know it's just certain things Zaquan is not gonna do. It's just, you know, you can't do anything. You know, not only in relationships, it's just certain things you're not even gonna play with me about. But it's also, since we talk about relationship, you just don't want that. You just want that boundary. You know, you just want to set that tone on, you know, how far I'm gonna go, because like she said, it's just pretty much like you gotta love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, how is that person gonna love you, and how are you gonna love that person?
Right. So it's very important to love yourself.
Yeah. All of them is very, very much important. They all run, you know, it depends on how hand to hand, you know, but they all is important points, and you know, and that's what I think a lot of relationships is missing, and you know, that's why you see so many people asking, you know, they make jokes about it for the most part, but deep down they really want somebody that they can grow with and be happy with, and they just don't know where to start from, or know how to, somebody's gonna take them, because y'all play with a lot of people. Y'all play with a lot of people.
Right. And it really be the ones that are really good, like you play with them and then, you know, cheat on or run game on them. You know, and then you hurt.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, but you're breaking them down. So it's like when they finally do decide, oh, next relationship or whatever, that person, the other person that they're getting into a relationship, it was, you know, just like, dang, like, gotta go to your wall and break you down, and you know, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. So please, if you are not ready for a relationship, or if you don't love yourself, just get yourself together before you mess with somebody or try to bring anybody else into your life, because it's just gonna not only hurt yourself but hurt the other person as well.
And see yourself going long term.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I never been the one that, you know, I had a thought that my calling was to, you know, run game on women and, you know, go out and, it's my story.
Okay, I know. I mean, I know your story.
Is to go out and, you know, just have sex with as many people possible, but it just wasn't me.
And Key wasn't going for it. That was one thing. Key wasn't going for it.
But it just wasn't me. Key wasn't going for it. Key wasn't going for it, but it's just not me.
So.
Because
Yes.
I'll bust one of y'all upside y'all head. Play with me. But anyway, that's our 5, I guess, tips or characteristics on pretty much what we think of relationship and how a relationship should go.
So,
like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, zig.
Yep, and that's all we have for you guys today. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.